What's up guys, Alan's here, and today I'm going to be discussing one of the movies that is coming out this week, August 23rd, 2019, which is the third installment of the Olympus Has Fallen franchise. I'm talking about Angel Has Fallen. Let's get reviewing. So, basically this is after the London Has Fallen, in which, of course, if you haven't seen the ending, spoiler alert, of course Mike Banning comes back to the Secret Service, doesn't retire, and everyone is safe and sound. Of course the president's safe. But in this new movie, we have Aaron Eckhart, who is not going to appear in this movie, because according to the director, which is Ric Roman Vaugh, he states that he is retired as president after the movie ended. So Morgan Freeman, who plays Alan Trump, gets promoted as president and has a quality bonding time with Mike Banning, who is a Secret Service agent portrayed by Gerald Butler, who is getting promoted also to Secret Service director. But unfortunately, at one point there was an assassination attempt in which, of course, Mike Banning saves the president again, and of course a bunch of people, but he is put into custody by Jada Pinkett Smith, who is the leader of the FBI, for the failed assassination attempt. As accused, he is no longer part of the Secret Service and, of course, the White House. So now his biggest goal is to figure out who is the organization behind this assassination attempt, and of course save the president from all harms, but most importantly to clear his name from the accused list. And no matter what it takes, he will try to get these two done. But he's not going to do it alone, as he has his father, who is portrayed by Nick Nolte, as a partner, and of course unexpected allies along the way. So what do I think about this film? Well, I have seen Olympus Has Fallen and London Has Fallen, and those two are not really the best. I mean, Olympus Has Fallen, I give credit for as a good movie just because of its uniqueness and the storyline, and I like Gerald Butler as an actor and Morgan Freeman, and the storyline really puts the character into good use, and the cinematography is amazing with the explosions and like with the special effects, and the villains was cool, and just it was a good action movie. But then that was it. I kind of wanted to stay at Olympus Has Fallen, but we have a sequel, London Has Fallen, in which I was very disappointed in. The story was very confusing. It was so repetitive with the Save the President routine. The villain was not so great, and of course the cinematography was bland, and like the whole shot by shot was just weird, and just the special effects was kind of crap. So, but now since we have Angel Has Fallen, the good question is, will this be equivalent or might surpass Olympus Has Fallen? Or the London Has Fallen? Or would it be underneath both of them? That's a good question I'll ask myself. But as my answer of this, I would say the Angel Has Fallen has a good uniqueness with its not only Save the President, because of course that's repetitive, but at least they give Mike Banning an opportunity to clear his name from the bad guy list, even though he's being set up. That gives the story a more gradual point, and why we should watch this movie. And also with Nick Nolte playing as his father, it's gonna be really cool to have some unique connections between the two, since we haven't really seen him in the past movies. And of course Mike Banning is doing whatever it takes to protect his wife and son or newborn from harm, which would be really cool. But just in general, the cinematography, of course, I think it's gonna get slightly more better, like with the shot by shot. Like, it's much better when I saw it. And of course, the animation of this is just, it's very cheap. Like, it's not, like, probably they're lacking budget for this film. Like, the explosion and the whole thing, it feels all fake. It doesn't really feel exciting as I thought it would, compared to Hobbs and Shaw, in which it was super action-packed and had such a creativity and uniqueness. It was so different from Fast and Furious and so much cooler. If you haven't seen my review yet, you can find it on my YouTube channel, AlanZSuper, which you're on now. But back to what I was saying, the cinematography was okay, the sound effects was weird, the music was alright, but just in general, it was a little bit boring. Like, I almost slept through the London Has Fallen because it was boring. So Angel Has Fallen, I felt right in the middle about it. And just every cast of this was okay. But I think the two favorites right now for this film is Mike and Morgan Freeman. I mean, Gerald Butler and Morgan Freeman. You two did excellent. But just everyone else, maybe better luck next year? There won't be a next sequel, hopefully not. So, if I have to put this on a scale as my final review, I'm gonna give this a 6.7 out of 10. While it's true that this movie can be able to compete with Olympus Has Fallen for its good content and uniqueness, and of course, bringing the hype with Mike Banning, Gerald Butler, and of course Morgan Freeman into the mix. But of course, it will always be better than London Has Fallen, because that one was just... I would not describe that as the best movie. I just call it a flop, in my opinion. But with this, I think the angel may have not risen completely, but for sure hasn't fallen either. So, in my opinion, would you go see this movie? Yes. So, Mike Banning and, of course, Alan Trumpel, you have not disappointed your fans. So, thank you. So, yeah, that was the end of my review. And, yeah. What do you guys think? And, do you think this was better than Olympus Has Fallen or even The London Has Fallen? I think this is better than London Has Fallen. But write down in your comments below what you think. And if you like this video that you saw right now, please like and subscribe to my channel. It'll be so much helpful, like, in general, so that'll be awesome. And we're 85 out of 100 subscribers, so let's get the milestone in, guys. Let's do this. But yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time, love being good.